अलाउ किए क्या? अलाउ कहाँ
हाँ,
किए
ये
इनको?
डायरेक्ट ज्वाइन हो गई।
डायरेक्ट जो अलाउ कर नहीं
पार्टिसिपेंट
लाइव
पार्टिसिपेंट। हाँ ये
डायरेक्ट जो अलाउ कर
डायरेक्ट यहाँ से हम रिमूव कर सकते हैं।
अरे हम रिमूव को मारा
हाँ,
अलाउ पर्सन टू अनम्यूट
आस अलाउ टू
हाँ
हाँ?
नहीं वो नहीं
अलाउ पार्टिसिपेट
इनेबल वेटिंग रूम
इनेबल वेटिंग करेंगे क्या? होने दो ना सब तक।
अरे बाबा सबके तो भूल जाए गेस्ट बच जाएंगे ना फिर उसमें से ये बंद करेंगे
यूट्यूब में आने के लिए
मिळाली आहे ना.
बराबर
लिंक కూడా సరే नहीं डाउनलोड पाहिजे होते
So happy नहीं है ना?
तो ऑप्शन है ना ऑप्शन है डाउनलोड करा
ये बैल किसका है?
विनोद विनोद सर विनोद व्हिडिओ चेक करा बरं थोडं. हाँ ठीक है. बैकग्राउंड ठीक येत आहे ना?
हाँ सर आवाज आ रहा है ना? हाँ, ठीक है सर.
आवाज इको
इको तो इको चल रहा है.
आपका स्पीकर बंद कर दो. आपका स्पीकर टोटली बंद कर दो.
ये है ना, हाँ तो बुरा ना, इसमें वो भी लगा है। ये
भाई तू पैसे टाकले का रे हा? नाही ग हे याची आरडीची म्हणतात
झालं नाही
तुमचं सर
नहीं नाही बाथरूम मध्ये वॉशिंग मशीन लावते म्हटलं
भाई आवाज नहीं आ रही सब बंद है क्या
रामटेके सर, रामटेके
हाँ
सर,
सर, हाँ सर।
थोड़ा उनका मिश्राम से बात कर लो, मैंने बात किया अभी।
ओके सर, ओके। हाँ
9:45 को। मेरा आवाज आ रहा है ना क्लियर?
हाँ सर, आवाज आ रहा है आपका।
ठीक है, ओके। योगी सर कहाँ है?
जोगी सर है सर।
ठीक है ना? अच्छा,
हाँ
ठीक है। योगी सर, स्पीकर्स रेडी है ना?
हाँ हाँ सर, रेडी है। अभी सर करेंगे, ड्यूटोरियल सर स्टार्टिंग करेंगे इनॉग्रेशन का।
हाँ,
उसके बाद मात्रे मैडम।
हाँ। पहले क्या
Technical
शेड्यूल
session।
क्या रखे हैं अपन पहले?
हाँ सर,
पहले शुरुआत कैसा कर रहे हैं?
शुरुआत अभी ड्यूटोरियल सर इनॉग्रेशन करेंगे, उनका वेलकम करेंगे।
हाँ।
उसके बाद टेक्निकल सेशन जैसे स्टार्ट हो जाएगा।
वीसी साहब का कौन कर रहे हैं इंट्रोडक्शन?
हाँ सर।
कौन कर रहे हैं? वीसी साहब के इंट्रोडक्शन कौन दे रहे हैं? वीसी साहब का
हाँ
इंट्रोडक्शन
सर, आ
कौन
रहा
दे
है।
रहे हैं? वीसी साहब के इंट्रोडक्शन कौन दे रहे हैं?
सर मैं दे रहा हूँ।
ड्यूटोरियल सर।
ओके, ओके, क्या चलो। अपन कितना बजे शुरू करेंगे? 10:45।
हाँ 10:45।
अभी 44 पार्टिसिपेंट ज्वाइन हो गए।
मला वाटलं का ते हे लावायचे आहे त्याचं
44। आपका ईयरफोन का प्रॉब्लम होगा, देखो सर। हम टेके सर।
आवाज आवाज येते का डबल?
येते रस्ते
अरे नहीं, आवाज डबल हो रहा है क्या? नाही, सरांचा आवाज मला येत आहे।
नहीं,
हाँ।
आपका भी आवाज आ रहा है, लेकिन आपका ईयरफोन का प्रॉब्लम है क्या?
आवाज नहीं आ रहा क्या? सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है क्या?
आपका क्लियर आ रहा है मेरे,
आ रहा है ना?
लेकिन आपका ईयरफोन का प्रॉब्लम है क्या?
रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है।
तो ईयरफोन चेंज करो।
हाँ सर, आवाज आ रहा है क्या आपको?
हाँ, मेरा आपका आवाज बिल्कुल आ रहा है, मेरा आवाज नहीं आ रहा।
ये रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है।
आ रहा है सर, आपका आवाज आ रहा है
नहीं
सर।
नहीं, ये रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा
ओके।
है। डबल डबल आवाज आ रही है।
रामटेक के सर को सुने नहीं आ रहा।
हाँ, रामटेके सर के जो एयरफोन में
कल तो
प्रॉब्लम
बोल
है।
रहा था।
ईयरफोन
हाँ
चेंज करो बोलो उनको।
हाँ सर, चेंज कर लेते।
हाँ सर।
किंजी सर, गुड मॉर्निंग। किंजी सर,
हॅलो,
गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, गुड मॉर्निंग.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। अभी शुरुआत में है या सभी का म्यूट करके रखो पूरा स्पीकर्स का? जब शुरुआत होगा ना तब स्पीकर का जब माइक म्यूट करके रखो।
कस्टमर क्यों से आने क्यों की बार फेल करके? हाँ येत आहे ना?
रामटेके सर,
स्पीकर बंद कर, स्पीकर बंद
रामटेके सर,
हाँ सर,
ये सबका जो है ना स्पीकर से
आवाज नहीं आ रहा सर।
म्यूट में रख दो सभी का।
नहीं आ रहा इसमें आवाज।
रामटेके सर.
सर का रहा है। हाँ अभी 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 देखो सर, आवाज आ रहा है क्या अभी?
हाँ अभी मेरे को तो आपका आवाज आ रहा है तब से।
हाँ
तो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ,
Okay.
सबका जो है ना माइक म्यूट करके रख दो।
सर का मुझे नहीं आ रहा है ना यार,
हेलो
नहीं है ना।
हेलो राम टेके सर।
अरे ऑन नहीं चालू है ना। इधर नहीं आ रहा है मैडम। हाँ हाँ
हेलो
हाँ सर,
अभी आ रहा है?
हाँ अभी आ रहा है आवाज।
हाँ, सबका जो है ना माइक म्यूट करके रख दो, सभी
माइक
का।
कर।
ओनली स्पीकर का चालू कर दो। आपका भी है ना म्यूट में है माइक।
अभी चालू है ना।
हाँ अभी चालू हो गया, सभी का म्यूट करके रख दो।
तुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या?
वहाँ पे ज्यादा लोग बैठे मत, बहुत लिमिटेड लोगों को रखो, ज्यादा आवाज आ रहा है लोगों
आ
का।
रहा है।
म्हणजे आवाज नाही का?
स्लो आहे.
योगी सर
म्यूट ऑन कर लेता, म्यूट ऑन करता.
हेलो सर सर अनम्यूट कर दिया आपको
कहा ओके ओके चालू
ओके,
करो ना
सर?
अभी हाँ ओके हेलो
आपके रिसोर्स पर्सन ज्वाइन हुए कि नहीं हुए
हाँ सर, हाँ हाँ हाँ, चलो करो करो, ओके। कोणाला पाठवू नका, म्हणजे त्याचं चालू झालं आता मध्ये. राहू द्या, पैसे बाद में जे घर में मैडम थे क्या? ठीक. Can we start now? हेलो हेलो,
हाँ सर,
हाँ चालू करो।
हेलो
सर
सर।
आ गए, सर आ गए,
नहीं सर, अभी नहीं। हाँ
सर आ गए ना, सर मैसेज भेजा, वी कैन स्टार्ट।
ओके ओके।
शुरुआत करो।
हाँ विशी सर,
वीसी सर आ गए।
Okay, sir.
आगे क्या?
हाँ, शुरू करो।
A very warm good morning and healthy welcome to all present here, and thank you for joining us today on National E-Seminar on Science and Technology. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to a very warm welcome on behalf of the Janta Mahavidyalaya Chandrapur, who has clubbed online all of us for the National E-Seminar on Science and Technology. I welcome Honorable Dr. Pratibha Tai Jutode Madam, President of Chanda Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Chandrapur. I welcome Honorable Dr. Ashokji Jutode Sir, Secretary of Chanda Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Chandrapur. I welcome Chief Guest of today's inaugural function, Honorable Dr. Prashant Bokare Sir, Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. I welcome Principal of our college and Convener of National E-Seminar on Science and Technology, Dr. M. Subhash Sir. I welcome Resource Person of First Technical Session, Dr. Dhanraj Masram Sir, Associate Professor, University of Delhi, Delhi. I welcome Resource Person of Second Technical Session, Dr. Bhushan Popetkar Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, University of Mumbai, Mumbai. I welcome IQAC Coordinator of our college and Convener of National E-Seminar, Dr. N.R. Beg Madam. Also, I welcome Organizer of a Technical Session and Head of Chemistry Department, Dr. Praveen Jogi Sir. Also, I welcome all those dignitaries, faculty members, guests, participants, students who are joining this National E-Seminar. Now, I would like to request all the dignitaries, let's start the program by lamp lighting before Ma Saraswati Pujan. I would like to request Principal of our college, Dr. M. Subhash Sir, to present flowers to Secretary of Chanda Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Dr. Ashokji Jutode Sir. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to request Principal of our college, Dr. M. Subhash Sir, to present flowers to respected Chief Guest of inaugural function, Dr. Prashant Bokare Sir, Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to request IQAC Coordinator of our college, Dr. N.R. Beg Madam, to present flowers to Principal of Janta Mahavidyalaya, Dr. M. Subhash sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, madam. I would like to request Head of Chemistry Department and organizer of today's technical session, Dr. Praveen Jogi sir, to present flowers to IQAC Coordinator, Dr. N.R. Beg madam. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you, sir. The main aim of 6 days National E-Seminar on Science and Technology is to empower and update faculty and students with the recent advancements in science and technology, as well as create awareness about national education policy. Now, I would like to request Principal of our college and convener of the program, Dr. M. Subhash sir, they should express their opinion about National E-Seminar on Science and Technology.
Okay. Thank you, Manish Jutode sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Very good morning, one and all. First of all, I express my Shraddhanjali to late Dr. Lata Mangeshkar, Bharat Ratna. And today our college is organizing a e-seminar, series of e-seminar. Today our president of inaugural function, Dr. Ashok Jutode, Secretary Chanda Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Chandrapur, and our chief guest and inaugurator, Dr. Bokare sir, Vice Chancellor, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, our science faculty, Dean, Dr. Revatkar sir, our IQAC coordinator, N.R. Beg madam, all the participants, and all the chairmen of various board in Gondwana University, and my dear staff members of chemistry department. I am very happy today that our college of science and technology organizing a seminar from 7th to 12th February. Due to yesterday, the government of Maharashtra declared a holiday. That's why on 7th, yesterday program is postponed to 14th. And today we are going to organize on chemistry department organizing the seminar. And tomorrow on 9th, the botany department is organizing. On 10th, zoology department is organizing. And 11th, physics department is going to organizing the seminar. And 12th, the microbiology organizing the seminar. And last 14th, the computer science department is organizing the seminar. And we have all the eminent speakers with us. So we are going to, we are included multidisciplinary subjects, and we are going to take the subject as well as the regarding the education policy, new education policy also we are taking. And another topic is pandemic also. And regarding the seminar, I'm very happy that all the head of the, welcome to all the head of the departments. And I appreciate all the head of the department to conducting this seminar here. And our college is established in 1958. And we have arts, commerce and science, UG and PG, and also having higher learning center for botany, zoology, physics, chemistry, commerce, as well as economics. And it is the oldest college in Chandrapur and Gadchiroli. and always we think about the students for their achievement. So in this occasion, I would like express my thanks to our Vice Chancellor. Immediately he accepted our invitation, and I hope that all this seminar, various subjects, got the benefit for all the participants. And once again, I would like thanks to our management for providing the financial assistance to conduct this seminar. And I wish all the best for the Department of Zoology, Botany, Chemistry, Microbiology, Computer Science for their seminar. And I would like to thanks to giving the chance to saying something on in this occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for presence and sharing your valuable information. Now, I would like to brief introduce our chief guest of the day, Dr. Prashant Bokhare, sir, Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. Sir has completed secondary school education in 1979 from New English High School, Wardha, Maharashtra State. Sir has completed Diploma in Civil and Rural Engineering in 1984 from Civil and Rural Engineering Polytechnic, Wardha. Sir has completed graduation Bachelor of Engineering in Civil from Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli, Maharashtra State. Sir has completed post-graduation Master of Engineering in Civil in 1993 from VNIT, Nagpur. Sir has completed PhD in Civil Engineering from Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, Assam. Sir worked as a professor and dean, School of Engineering, OP Jindal University, Raigad District, Chhattisgarh State. Sir has conducted 25 webinars on National Education Policy 2020 for school and college teachers. Sir has published 32 research papers in peer-reviewed journals and delivered number of lectures in conferences. Sir has guided 8 research projects. Sir has completed research projects on black spot identification for the drug Raipur Expressway. Sir has got 296 citations for various research papers. So this is the excellent biodata of Dr. Prashant Bokhare, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Prashant Bokhare, sir, to express your views on National E-Seminar on Science and Technology. Sir, please continue. म्यूट के लिए
म्यूटेड है सर का म्यूट निकालो, अनम्यूट करो.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes sir, yes sir. Very good morning sir.
Sir, continue sir.
Very good morning. Okay, so very good morning to you all, and in particular Dr. Jivtode and then Dr. Subhash, all the faculty members and the experts who have joined the inauguration function of this National Science Conference. I'm very much delighted to inaugurate this conference. Actually, this conference was scheduled to be inaugurated yesterday, but due to sad demise of our beloved Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar, it was rescheduled for today. And at the outset, I congratulate the spirit of the principal, management, and the faculty members of this college that they have rescheduled the same conference, and they did not let the spirit go down. That is very important in the academic fraternity. and for that I congratulate them. As has been informed by Mr. Subhash, Dr. Subhash, this conference will be addressing many issues which are very much pertinent today. And this conferencing is encompassing many areas of knowledge like chemistry and in physics and in biology and all these things. It's really very important because all these knowledge branches, Jnana Shakha to what we call, they are very much important in problem solving. Because whenever a particular problem comes before an academician or a scientist or an engineer, that problem is not from any branch of engineering or any branch of science or any branch of social science or humanities. That is the problem, and that problem never specializes itself in particular branch of knowledge, but that problem says that yes, I am a problem and now you have to solve it. You can use knowledge of any branch of science or engineering or technology or social science or humanity or cognitive sciences and all that, and you need to solve that problem. The basic issue with our education system is that we have fragmented our education system in a number of watertight compartments, and that's why many times we hear from the academicians and the technocrats that okay, I'm say an electronics engineer, and that's why I cannot solve a problem of computer engineering, or I cannot solve a problem of humanity, or I cannot solve a problem of cognitive science. And due to this, many problems in this country remain unsolved. And the result is that we can see that at the surface level, we are doing many things like our economy is the fastest growing economy in the world. We are the 5th largest economy in the world, and then soon we will become the 5 trillion economy. We have also sent our devices on moon and all that. But then at the same time, our grassroots level population has remained unchanged due to this high-end technology and due to this economical success that we have got. What must be the reason? The reason is that most of our academicians, they work in the particular branch, in particular scientific community. They do not encompass themselves in the holistic manner. What is required in these days is to have a holistic view of problem solving and let the fruits of development reach to the last person of our society. Every day we hear that there is a lot of distress among the farmers. Every day we hear, particularly it was more underlined during Corona, that the industry laborers, they migrated from bigger cities to the smaller towns and to the rural area. What made them to migrate? And at the same time, how many of the affluent class people were concerned about this migration? How many of us were concerned about the paucity they are facing? So all these things should be included in the learning and the knowledge transfer of the scientific community. And I am very much confident that, and I expect also, that this conference will give answer to some of these questions, how to transfer knowledge to the last person in the society, to the underprivileged in the society. And this conference will be very much useful in dealing with few of the problems that local people are facing over here in the ambit of Gondwana University. Once again, I congratulate the principal, Dr. Subhash, the management, Dr. Jeev Tode, other faculty members and the experts who have taken a lot of efforts to organize this conference, because organizing a conference, bringing people together, bringing many research papers together, then assembling them and then putting them in one particular form is not a easy task. It takes a lot of man hours. So you have diligently undertaken this task. I congratulate all of you for this, your team for this, and wish a very high level of success to this conference, and once again expect and hope that this conference will come out with few of the solutions to the problems that are plaguing the development of this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence, valuable information to share on this e-seminar. It will definitely help us in future. Thank you very much, sir. I am glad to introduce the Secretary of Chanda Prasarak Mandal, Chandrapur, Dr. Ashokji Jutode, sir, on the occasion of National e-seminar on Science and Technology. Presently, sir has worked as an academic council member and chairperson of Board of Studies in the subject of education, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, and ex-chairperson of Rashtrasanta Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. Also, sir has co-opted member of Santa Kadge Baba University, Amravati. Currently, sir is working as a principal of Janta B.Ed College, Chandrapur. Apart from, sir has made significant contribution in the social and educational fields. Sir always try to create an atmosphere of reverence for education and a healthy environment where academics, sports, co-curricular facilities, our students, and motivate them to be brightest and the best. We are honored by your presence on this occasion, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you be present here. Now, we start a technical session is organized by Department of Chemistry. I hand over technical session to Dr. Mahatale Madam.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jutode, sir. Now we are going to start our technical session. We are very glad to have with us our first speaker, Dr. Dhanraj T. Masram, sir, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, University of Delhi. I would like to invite Dr. Umre, sir, to introduce Dr. Masram, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good morning and welcome all dignitaries and the participants in this seminar. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce our resource person, Dr. Dhanraj Masram, sir, today, who is going to talk to us on the recent topic, that is the composite of carbon nanomaterial and their applications. I briefly introduce about our resource person, Masram sir. Dr. Dhanraj Masram sir is presently working as an associate professor in the Department of Chemistry, Delhi University, Delhi, for last 13 years. He has completed his post-graduation in chemistry, having inorganic chemistry as a specialization from RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. He has obtained his PhD degree from RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. His functional area of research is designing different material, which includes composites of carbon material used in various applications like polymer, biomaterial, biosensor, and the catalysis. He is also working on the synthesis of bioinorganic crystalline material, characterization of ultrafine structure of material with systematic understanding of structural dynamics of molecule along with their application. He has worked as a researcher at the School of Material Science, JEST, Japan in 2010. He has published 70 diversified research
Yes,
papers in different peer-reviewed national and international journals of high scientific repute, which have been widely cited out. He has also presented his research work in several national and international seminars and conferences. He has published 9 chapters in a different reputed national as well as the international books. He has co-authored a book published by Nova Science, and also one book is co-edited, Analytical Chemistry, published by Ville India. He is a reviewer of several journals and also life member of various chemical society like CRSI Bangalore, ICC Agra, SMC Barg Mumbai, ISAS Delhi, EMSI, and COSET Kolkata. He is also the member of American Chemical Society and Royal Society of Chemistry. Dr. Masram sir is the recipient of Young Scientist Project from DST SERB India. He has completed 3 major projects and 12 minor research projects funded by various agencies like DST, SERB, DBT, and the UGC. He has H index 18 and RG score is 30.67. Under his supervision, 9 students awarded a PhD degree. 1 student submitted the thesis for the award of PhD degree, and presently 3 students are working for the award of PhD degree. He has supervised 3 students for the completion of the MPhil degree, 2 students for the MTech, and 3 students for the BTech. He has organized 17 seminars and the conference. On the behalf of Department of Chemistry, Janta Mahavidyalaya Chandrapur, I humbly welcome you in this seminar, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for so nice introduction. So, as you know, myself, Dr. Dhanraj, and I am going to talk on the topic. Before that, I would like to thank Honorable Vice Chancellor. Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Am I audible? And sir,
Yes,
screen
sir, yes.
is visible to you.
Yes, sir. Share your PPT.
Sir, screen is visible?
Not visible, sir.
Screen is not visible, sir. एक मिनट.
सर पीपीटी शेयर कीजिए.
Okay. Sir, host disabled participating
Okay.
screen share.
Okay.
हाँ सर शेयर कीजिए अभी.
Okay.
शेयर कीजिए.
Hello. Is it visible, sir?
हाँ सर हाँ.
No.
हाँ सर मुझे
And now Hello. So good morning, everybody, and I'm thankful to all dignitaries who are present over here for this presentation to hear. And special thankful to the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University, Dr. Jyutode sir, Honorable Principal of Honorable Bhushan Popatkar sir, the other speaker for the technical session. I'm also thankful to Dr. Umre for their intimation of this conference to me and allowing participating me to this to a valuable contribution to the science. So I am thankful to all the dignitaries who are present, and to start with our today's topic, and I'm briefly introduce you about the today's topic is composite of carbon and their application. Everybody knows that in life, facing so many chemicals and chemical materials, and in the screen also it is visible that in day-to-day life we are using things, but these chemicals and chemical materials are the part of our life, essential part of our life. Without that, we cannot imagine to carry our day-to-day life that efficiently. And we are
हाँ सर, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका सर, प्लीज। सर, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका। एक मिनट धनराज सर दोन आहेत, दो है, कर दिया।
हेलो।
हाँ सर, आवाज आ रहा है, अभी आवाज आ रहा है सर। नाउ कंटिन्यू।
आ रहा है। Okay. So we have started and I have to repeat the things again. But today's our topic is composites of carbon nanomaterials, and this nanomaterials and its application we are discussing. And in
सर पीपीटी नहीं दिख रहा है आपका, सर पीपीटी नहीं दिख रहा है, तो आप अभी होस्ट करना पड़ेगा उनको। सर मैं आपको होस्ट बनाता, आप शेयर कीजिए बाद में। आवाज कौन सा वाला है? ये वाला है ना, दो। सर पीपीटी शेयर कीजिए। दो लॉगिन है। सर प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं दिख रहा है आपका। मैडम
Now I can audible to you, and it's saying host has disabled partition to screen sharing.
होस्ट करना पड़ेगा। सर मैं आपको होस्ट कर लेता, बाद में आप शेयर कीजिए।
I think it is visible now as well as I am audible to you. Hello. Can you hear me?
सर होस्ट चेंज मत कीजिए। मसराम सर मसराम सर आवाज ही नहीं आ रहा उनके साथ। सर आवाज आ रहा है क्या सर?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I was muted. And,
हाँ सर
it is
अभी शेयर
disabling.
कीजिए सर, मैं आपको होस्ट करता, आप शेयर कीजिए पीपीटी और कंटिन्यू करें।
Okay.
हाँ सर स्क्रीन शेयर करो सर।
Yeah.
हाँ यस यस यस। हाँ
Screen is also visible.
सर
So
होस्ट
I
चेंज
have
मत
started
करो।
with-
कंटिन्यू नाउ, कंटिन्यू सर। दिख रहा है?
Okay.
Now continue, sir.
So we were starting about chemistry and its importance in a different subject and different aspects of our life, and we have to see, understand our topic in the perspective of an organic chemist. Just like an organic chemist, the carbon is the most important thing, and the elements present in our periodic table, just like that in the first group, it said it is not, do not get them weight. Then second group, boring for them. Transition series for them, it is used as a material which is only for catalysis. Then after that, the elements present in the next group for them, like this, they are the worthy metals like gold, silver, platinum, palladium. After that, the materials which are present in this group, for them, these are used as a battery, coins, transistors, thermometers, resistors in that capacity. Well, when we come to the two lines of last, that is lengthened for them, so they are emphasizing the carbon. So here also we are emphasizing the carbon, and the carbon is material. So according to these things, we can see carbon materials have gained greater degree of contagion and have been widely used in all departments of sciences, where see this material has unique combination of chemical and physical properties, just like having high surface area, high electrical conductivity, high chemical and thermal stability, excellent mechanical properties. And on that, we can say carbon can be classified into two types. And these two types are classic materials and new carbon forms. The classic materials that includes your activated carbons, graphite, and carbon black. Well, the new carbon materials, which are fullerenes, carbon nanotubes, and graphene. So wide variety of texture and structures provide these carbon materials advantages to future life as well as current life, and they have very easy process. They have very easy process to formulate these carbon materials for the betterment of society. So these carbon materials in my laboratory I have exploited in different forms, and out of that important forms for that carbon materials I have worked in my laboratory is graphene. Then it's graphene oxide, reduced graphene oxide nanoribbons, and biomass derived carbon. Now, I could not talk on all these materials what I have prepared and studied, but definitely I will talk on certain materials which will accumulate in this 1 hour. So these carbon materials in the form of graphene oxide, reduced graphene oxide, and then graphene oxide in the form of nanoribbons, and biomass derived carbon, that we are going to discuss in today's topic. These properties of these graphenes are very helpful to decide how to utilize for which reactions. So out of that, when I'm talking about graphene is nothing powder and having a porous material which has large surface area, which shows hydrophilicity and high quality with mechanical strength, is comparable to any other material which is useful for that particular purpose. And then come to the graphene oxide, which shows different color, that is having brown powder with large surface area. Functional groups are very much well carboxyl group, hydroxyl group, and that COC group is also present. This shows high ratio between carbon to oxygen. This time, apart from that, it shows hydrophilicity. So this characteristic is different. So the uses of graphene and graphene oxide is not here. Then they shows chemical stability, broad absorption spectrum, and low conductivity. When it is reduced further, graphene oxide, when it is reduced further, you will find again black color powder will form, having low oxygen to carbon ratio, showing high surface area. Hydrophilicity is moderate, and broad absorption spectrum. Effectiveness is different, gives us many reactions which are useful. So it shows low conductivity. Then we are going to third, where we can synthesize nanometers from that graphene oxide. It shows again surface area, same carboxylic, hydroxyl, and ethyl is present between two carbons, where it having the carbon to oxygen ratio on the higher note, electricity is over here, and it shows extra electrical conductivity. Talking about the last one, that is biomass derived carbons, which shows the same color, that is black, and groups like carbon and group, it shows porous structure, high surface area, large surface, volume ratio, chemical and thermal stability is excellent. Now, this high surface area is the predominant characteristic which is used for all these graphene materials for the further.
Hello, Dhanraj sir. Hello, Dhanraj sir. Hello, Dhanraj sir.
Hello, somebody have muted me again, so that's why screen is not shared. And
Sir, actually you are transferring the host to me. Please sir, जब तक आपका सेशन शुरू आप होस्ट ट्रांसफर मत कीजिए, आप अपनी पीपीटी और प्रेजेंटेशन कंटिन्यू कीजिए. जैसे कंप्लीट हो फिर आप होस्ट ट्रांसफर कीजिए सर, हो जाएगा फिर सर. Sir, please don't transfer the host. Please sir, I am making you once again the host, so you can share your screen and continue with your presentation, sir.
Okay.
And after completion, please make me as a host. Okay, sir? Okay, thank you, sir. I am making you as a host.
so this is the wonder material. Graphene is the wonder material of 21st century, which was discovered by two physicists, Sir and Sir Konstantin S. Novoselov. They won Nobel Prize, and that Nobel Prize came in 2010. It is a flat, single-layered, one-atom thick structure in 2D, and each carbon is sp2 hybridized, where you can find it can be made in the form of sheet, it can be stocked up just like graphite, it can be rolled up like nanotube, and it can be formed a ball, Boltzmann ball, and forming a fullerene. So we can make any structure from this single layer graphene structure. Now it has been reported to be the thinnest and strongest number on the earth, which has opened so many avenues and so many creative things which can form new technologies, new ideas, and new material, new methods to develop. Just like on the screen, you can see the formation of foldable mobile phones, then thin solar panels, space elevator, and so many things. Right now on this side, you can see there is a photograph of that same image where you can see a graphene material. So we have seen its properties of graphene having high Hertz specific surface area, here, high transparency, superior carrier mobility of electrons, high electron conductivity, high thermal conductivity and strength, is as far if your diamond material is harder than diamond, that 300 times harder as compared to other materials like steel. And it also shows optical properties where despite having only one atom thick, it's still visible to naked eye, and it can transmit up to 97 to 98% of light from UV region to the IR region. So absorption of graphene sheet is 2.3%, and it is considered to be very good. Now, how to synthesis this graphene? So synthesis of graphene, synthesis of this graphene material is of two ways. One is physical way, and second is chemical ways. In the physical ways, we can say it can be synthesized with the mechanical exfoliation and liquid phase exfoliation, while in chemical ways, chemical vapor deposition, and then different chemical synthesis are there. And epitaxial growth is the three major ways where chemically we can synthesize our graphene. Out of that, one can see the mechanical exfoliation, where it is clearly mentioned or it is clearly visible to you on the slide that a sticky tape is placed onto block of the graphite and then is peeled back, stripping thin layer of the top, where the second tape, this layer is again thin further by pressing it onto other layer of tape, and finally the tape is pressed on a very smooth substrate, just like silicon or sometimes ITO, indium titanium oxide, as a surface, and it is again peeled off, giving a fine layer, single atom thick layer of graphene, and which we can use as a substrate. In the chemical exfoliation, very fine, we can take a graphite which is exposed to solvent in the aid of ultrasound causes. You have to do ultrasonification for getting this kind of monolayers from graphite. Where ultrasonification is prolonged, you will get many pellets of graphite, graphene oxide, graphene. Then further, when you required a monolayer of graphene, you have to centrifugate it around 220,100 RPM in a centrifugation method, where you can get a single layer of your graphene. So in a chemical exploration, here also we have to go for centrifugation and ultrasound we have to do. So something where chemical acids have been used and exfoliate a chemical solution, and for the same, the last process solution is deposited on the substrate and it is reduced chemically or thermally to give us it is automatically changing the host. So the last is the chemical vapor deposition, but it's not last, it is last but one, chemical deposition, where a substrate will use copper as a substrate and it is heated strongly in a furnace, and we will get annals of copper, and methane and hydrogen gases flow through these annals from the furnace. You will find carbon before the copper substrate and they crystallize as a continuous graphene shape. The last but not least, that is silicon carbide, where a small amount of silicon carbide is used and a box is placed with a small hole in it. The box is sealed in a vacuum or argon, where the heated up to 150 degrees Celsius, and silicon molecules evaporated further, and it gives you a high quality. Derivatives of graphene can be synthesis of graphene oxide and reduced graphene oxide with this four important method, which was discovered in 1859 by Brodie. This was the first method. Then second was Staudinger method. Third was Hoffman method. But the last method, which is coming in 1958, is the most important method, that is called as Hammer's method, where we use acid and rigorous acid combination of HCl and HNO3. Here you are watching just protocol of this Hammer's method, where graphite is treated with NaNO3, then it is SO4 to 0 degrees Celsius, a suspension will form, and that suspension is further used and increasing temperature to 98 degrees Celsius, we get the graphene oxide. It's free from and the salt. Further, it is treated with H2O2 to remove MnO4 and MnO2 to get the clean graphite oxide, which is dried for 40 degrees Celsius, and exfoliation gives you graphene oxide. So this is for the used for the formation of different materials by using top-down approach and bottom-up approach. In the top-down approach, you will find a bulk has been used and and final exfoliation will give you the multiple layers of monolayers graphene. This is naturally and that can be used for the fullerenes and graphene nanosheets. Like in bottom-up approach, the precursors containing molecules, they are ionized by energy and formation of radicals and then condensation and forming a cluster. This cluster is then converted into nanoparticles, and these nanoparticles are further used for the different synthesis of GO is mainly contains two steps, that is oxidation of graphite and exfoliation of graphene oxide. The Hammers method that is very important, and if Hammers method is important, but they have certain drawbacks, and that drawbacks has been improved by another method, and it is named as improved Hammers method, where we use less amount of acid. In the Hammers method, we use fuming H2SO4 and H1O3. Here, instead of fuming, the acidic condition are reduced, and water and KMnO4 percentage of KMnO4 has increased. So here, graphite powder is intercalation and expansion in the acidic medium. That acid is now not that much carcinogenic as compared to the earlier one in Hammers method. In improved Hammers method, the acidity has been decreased. Then we get the acid graphite intercalation compound. Further oxidation will give you graphitic oxide, and exfoliation of that will provide you graphene oxide sheets, where you can see the oxygen molecules or oxygen moieties are prepared for the further use of materials which are inside this surface and gives you different reactions. Now, this graphene oxide is heated chemically and thermally using different kinds of method, but oxygen content
Sir, you shifted the host ship. Hello, Dhanraj sir. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Hello, Dhanraj sir. Hello, Dhanraj sir. Sir, getting your voice? Hello, Dhanraj sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, you are shifting the host system.
Sir, it
Yeah.
is automatically shifting after some
अच्छा
time.
अच्छा automatically हो रहा है. Okay, okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So I'm making you host once again.
Okay.
Sorry for technical problems, sir. Actually, it is from the software, sir, not from our side.
Okay. After 10 or 5 minutes, it's again shifting to original host. And
Okay,
again,
okay,
it is
sir.
showing disabled participant to screen sharing.
Okay, sir. So I'm making you host, so please continue.
Okay.
And sorry for the technical problems, sir.
All right. Okay, sir. I think it is visible as well as I'm audible to you. So, so I think now I'm audible. Audible, sir. Hello. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? So we were discussing about graphene and graphene oxide and how to form it into the reduced graphene oxide. But this graphite is oxidation exfoliation provide you graphene oxide where you can see oxygen moieties presently on the graphene surface. Further, it has been reduced
बोलो. Sorry for some technical problems. We are going to stop here first session. Now we are going to start our second technical session, and we have with us our second speaker, Dr. Bhushan Popatkar sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, University of Mumbai, Mumbai. I would like to invite Mr. P.V. Patil Paik sir to introduce Dr. Popatkar sir.
Thank you, madam. A very good morning to all dignitaries and participants. It is my pleasure to introduce our speaker, Dr. Bhushan Popatkar sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Mumbai University, Mumbai. Who is going to talk us about the use of Scifinder and Turnitin in the research. This is a subject in which we should all be deeply interested because these are very important tools for our research work. Dr. Bhushan has completed his master degree in organic chemistry from Department of Chemistry, RTM, Nagpur University, Nagpur. Later on, he pursued his PhD from Mumbai University. He has 8 years of teaching and research experience. He was research fellow in a CSIR IICT Hyderabad. He has research specialized in a heterocyclic organic chemistry. He published 4 research papers in national and international journals, and he also published a book. I request Dr. Bhushan sir to enlighten us about these research tools on this national e-seminar. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Bhushan sir. Hello, Bhushan sir.
Please allow me to unmute.
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. You are completely audible, sir.
Thank you so much for the kind introduction, Dr. Praveen Patil Paik, sir. And I at the outset, I would like to thank the president of Chandas Education Society's Janta College, Chandrapur. And I must say thanks to the Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, and the organizers of this particular e-seminar. Okay. So I will be talking on the use of Scifinder. Again, the host disabled participant screen is sharing. Please allow me to share that screen so that you can see and I can explain the same thing again. Please allow me to share my screen, sir. Am I audible clearly?
Yes.
Yes. The screen is saying that host disabled participants screen sharing. Please allow me to share my screen.
Sir, I am making you as a host. So you share your screen.
Please. Yes.
Okay, sir. After completion of your session, please make me as a host.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Sir, I am shifting my hostship to you.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sharing my screen. Please confirm the visibility of screen. Is it visible? Yes. Please confirm the visibility of screen. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay, fine. So let us start with the use of Scifinder and Turnitin in the research. I'll just hide all these things so that there is not any disruptions. Okay, fine. Yes. So here, what is Scifinder? First of all, we need to understand why this Scifinder is too much important in the field of research, specifically in chemical sciences and chemical engineering. The reason behind it is that it's actually a kind of database. Okay, so if someone has published a paper in a particular journal, there are many journals you can see for the chemistry, chemical sciences, and as a whole for the all basic sciences field. So all the papers, when you are communicating to the journal, they show on their website along with what their hard copies, which is purchased by the certain you can say the library, knowledge resource center, and so on. So here before 90s, the people, those who pursued their PhD program or those who were done their research, usually they used to go to the library, they see all these hard copies, and according to that they plan their work of research, so that there should not be any parallel research going on outside the like other laboratories, because if there is a parallel research going on outside the laboratory, then there is no use, because the same work is done by the someone, and who is publishing first, and that credit goes to that particular candidate. So there should not be parallel research. That's the reason this kind of literature review must be done by the certain people, those who will pursue their PhD program or doing research in the given field. Now, what is the SciFinder? SciFinder makes this word very this work very easy for the researcher. Okay, how it is working and all, and what is this particular database, what type of information you can extract from the database, all these things that I will try to show in the incoming times. At the same time, after the SciFinder, I will go on the online demo, and then later on I will come to the Turnitin, which is again a kind of plagiarism detection software, a kind of website. And of course, this is all, both the softwares or both the things what I am explaining today itself, SciFinder and Turnitin, are the paid one. Okay, so whenever you wanted to access the SciFinder and Turnitin, there should be access provided by the librarian to the university or the colleges or research institutes. So let us start with the SciFinder. Now, first of all, try to understand SciFinder. As I told you earlier, that those who are really interested in the field of research and going or planning their research, they must have to go the library, and then they need to do the literature survey. As it is taking very much time for the literature and all, this SciFinder makes the work very simple, because it's a kind of database, and once on a click you will get all the information whatever required for your research. You can plan your research, so that if somebody has published that given work in the paper, so you will not able to work on the same. So there should be a maintenance of novelty in the given field. So that novelty can be maintained by doing the literature. And this SciFinder is basically chemical literature. Just wait, I will try. Is it visible now? Screen is visible? Hello? Please confirm the visibility of screen. Is the screen is visible? Hello? Am I audible to you all? Okay, so sometime like in between you can give me like yes or no kind of comment, so that there will be no in communication will not be there. Okay, so here I will try to explain again what is SciFinder, and then I will continue with the same. The SciFinder is a chemical literature, but I'm like confused whether you really able to hear me or not. Please confirm. Am I audible? And the screen is visible? Okay, fine. Visibility is also okay, fine. So this SciFinder is actually chemical literature database for the chemistry and chemical engineering. And this SciFinder is one of the like true source which can identify the chemical substances, chemical structure, chemical names, regulatory information, and properties of the chemical. You can search that particular reaction by clicking, and you will get all the information related to what the interest of your research. Okay, similarly, one can search for the author's name, then research topics, substances identifier, chemical structure, and chemical reactions at the same time. This particular SciFinder software has been launched in 1995 as a desktop software. But as keeping this mind that desktop software means you need to install that particular software on your desktop, then and then only you will be able to access the information. But the people in 2008 onwards, they launched a web version of SciFinder so that one can access from any corner of the world. Now let us start to understand the how it is working and all. These are the just screenshots what I have taken for the general information. Then I will go with the live demonstration that how one can access the SciFinder. What kind of information from the SciFinder you can procure? You can search the SciFinder or literature data by using references, substances, and chemical reactions. So we will explore each and every tab step by step. First we'll go to the understand the references, then substances, and then the reactions. So just we'll try to move our discussion with the online. Okay, so I will just log in the SciFinder. This is just I have written on the Google SciFinder. It will show the window SciFinder N or SciFinder R. So better way to go SciFinder R, and you just log in with your user ID and password. So my user ID is already mentioned over here. If it is not, then I can mention it. This is your email address as your username, and you can just write your password. Okay. Once you use this login ID and password, ultimately this will take you in the okay. Sometime it happens that it is not allowing and all, but very soon it will take inside. Okay, so start new session. Okay, so I have started the new session. Yes, so welcome to the SciFinder. Here all this information like welcome to the author and all, and then once we entered into this particular database, you can search your interest as a reference, as a substance, and the reactions. Under the reference you are having the research topic, so you can search the database of chemical sciences and chemical engineering by just clicking on which you wanted to work. Basically, for example, I am interested in the field of green synthesis with microwave irradiation. So whatever you wanted to fix yourself a very fix, so try to write that research topic here in the box given. So I am interested to find out that how much research has been done on the green chemistry with, because green chemistry is a general word, you can find n number of research articles which is published on the green chemistry. Then I specify that green chemistry only with the microwave synthesis. So let us see what happens. Okay, microwave synthesis. So we'll try to find out, and I have given the command that green chemistry with microwave synthesis, and I will search the database. So that database is searching now and telling me that how much papers have been published. You see 19 references were found containing green chemistry with microwave synthesis. So only 19 paper which are completely with the title which mention the green chemistry with the microwave synthesis. There are 3,131 references where green chemistry and microwave synthesis are there. These words are mentioned somewhere in the research paper, but they are very much closely related with each other. Similarly, 4,727 references you can found in the research paper which are present anywhere in the reference paper or the research article. Now there are 74,211 references you can find which is orienting on only the green chemistry. Means that there are near about 75,000 paper which mention green chemistry word, and there are more than 10,08,075 research papers which have the word microwave synthesis. So I am basically interested to find out that how many research papers they have written on green chemistry and with the microwave synthesis. So hardly 19 research articles are there. And if you wanted to explore more that green chemistry and microwave synthesis word must be there in anywhere in the research paper, you can select also this particular tab and you can get information. So 3,131 plus 19, this total only will show the database to you all. So suppose I am only interested to find out this word green chemistry with microwave synthesis. So 19 references only that database will show me, and I have clicked on. So you see 0 out of 19 references selected. So you can see only 19 references they have shown, means almost amongst microwave synthesis word almost 10 lakh, more than that 10 lakhs were there in the database, but I am able to see only 19 references because I have selected a command which shows green synthesis or the green chemistry with the microwave application or microwave irradiation. Okay, so now microwaves, you see, again I am in confusion that out of this 19, that which I wanted to work. For example, I will go back again and we'll see here. Again, I will show you how I will get confused because I have selected only this thing. Which one? The 19 references. Now, suppose I wanted to see green chemistry and microwave synthesis, both the word in one stroke. I will again say that get me the references. Now, software is giving me almost 3,131 references, which is selected for the interested topic. Now, amongst these 3,131, I can again refine this one. So I wanted to see, suppose, how many authors have worked on the microwave synthesis. So you can see these all are the authors who have worked on the green chemistry and their synthesis. If you work on the green synthesis and your paper has been published somewhere in any journal, your name must be included in this database. And you can find there are more than 20 lines are there, 20 pages are there. This is first page. You can go the second page, third page, and so on. And if you wanted to see one stroke, all these authors, those who have published their work, you just export this particular file. You can export this file and you will get to know the names of the candidate. So once you export the file, Word file automatic created, and you will get to know the names of the authors, those who are working in microwave synthesis, basically green chemistry. Okay, so you can see here all these 20 pages, it is open in the Word file itself. Okay, you can see anytime you just save on the desktop and you can do the literature at your home whenever you wanted to say. So you see here 21 pages, almost 21 pages, and these are the authors who have worked on this green synthesis and their microwave with their microwave irradiation. So this is one aspect. Similarly, you wanted to see the university or company, those who have published this work on the green chemistry or the green synthesis with microwave irradiation. So once you have given the command over here, so you can find 57 papers have been published from Islamic Azad University, Iran. Then 56 paper in the database you can find from Osmania University, India. Then Kakatiya University, University of Delhi, and so on. Okay, so these are the organizations you can see. Even you can see journal name. I wanted to see only one of the journal who has published this work. So Journal of Heterocyclic Chemistry has published near about 107 papers, which is basically on green synthesis with the microwave irradiation. Similarly, RSC advances 105 tetrahedron letters and so on. You can also just go to the show more and export if you are interested to read it out. How many journals have been published the work in the given you say the journals. Okay, similarly you can also see the publication here. Now I wanted to refine myself or you can say the work published on this green synthesis with microwave irradiation from the period of 2015 to 20 years, you say, or in 1 year you can see the publication year also. Here 2014 268 publications, 2013 251 publication, 2015 2015 you can find 242 references for this particular topic, that is green synthesis with the microwave irradiation. Similarly, you can also search with the document types, whether how many journals, how many conferences, how many reviews, all this information you will get in one stroke. Similarly, this is the accession number, what the database search with the accession number. If I wanted to find out that amongst the given topic, which paper cited heavily, means the paper which has published by the author is cited most. So I can just go to the citing references. So the first one will be like here you see 982 times cited. This particular work has been cited 982 times. 982 times. The citation of this paper is around almost 982. Again, next is this 611. Next paper. So we'll see this is a chemical review. If you wanted to see that this is the one of this most cited paper of the topic which I have mentioned earlier, green synthesis with the microwave irradiation, you just click on it in short and you will try to find out the information. This is a review. Water can be undoubtedly be considered as the cleanest solvent available and all. This is all the basic you can say the abstract which is mentioned here, and you can also find how many citations you have given here and many things you can explore, just like the concept which involve green chemistry, microwave heating, and organic synthesis. these are the main concept which is included in the given paper. Now you come back again to the original page. I am coming by clicking on written page. Again, this was what with the citation. You can again sort this database among 3000. These are the papers, no, 3131. You can sort out by the publication year. So you just publication year, you see. This is recently 2020 Journal of Heterocyclic Chemistry, which is published recently 2022 of the 59 volume of first issue on the page number 194 to 200. So you need not to go to the journal again back. So you just click on other sources. So this software only will get another tab open, which is now taking in the one page, and here they are also mentioning DOI number along with their this DOI number. You just click on. So you once you click on, it will redirect to what your journal, and that paper can be downloaded from this particular database itself. No need to go back again on the journal web page and then again. So you see here, this is the paper which is published recently, and what they have done, the use of microwave MW 20-minute manganese nitrate, and this kind of transformation, organic transformation they have done. So what I mean to say here, that you can search the database in a short and you will get the information in a very short period. Otherwise, if suppose this database is not available with us, you need to go to the library, you need to see the chemical abstract services, many research articles, many journals you need to see, and you wanted to see each page of the journal and see whether they have somewhere mentioned the green synthesis with the microwave irradiation word or not. But this database makes very much easy for you people to go with the same. Okay, and suppose I wanted to see that get the reaction. This is another tab, get reactions. If I have click on the get reaction, so they says that you cannot exceed to get 1000, means this is 3131. This database couldn't give the access for all these 3131. It allows only up to 1000 references that you can see first. The reason that it is the limitation of the software itself. So I can just refine. I can refine the sources. Like for example, publication year. I wanted to see only the publication from 2018 to 2019, or you can increase your area of or the year of publication from 2018 to 2022 and refine the sources. So previously it was looking 3131. Now it will be dropped down to somewhere less than that. So you see here, from 2018 to 2022, only 644 references are there, which is published in the given particular year from 2018 to 2022. Now you can just get the reaction, click on the get reaction. So you will get to know the small gist about the reaction, that how many of them have used which type of catalyst, which type of solvent and all. So you see here, you just check overview. So they say in the overview, the abstract little bit, the title of the paper, then you can have by name of the author, the name of the journal, which issue, which volume, which issue, page number, and the published year, the year in which that particular work has been published. So this is one aspect of this particular software. Now you can refine with the product yield. Okay, so I wanted to see the product which is almost more than 95. Okay, so lower limit is like 90 only. So I will see that which papers fit for this particular commands, which is giving at least 90% yield and as high as 95%. So you can find 2480 papers, which shows that their methods giving 90 to 95% yield of the product. You see here, all the product is mentioned 92%, 90%, here 95%, 90%. And if you can find that which catalyst they use for the synthesis. You just give the command of catalyst, and which catalyst they used for the synthesis of this green synthesis basically can be done by using acetic acid, copper as a catalyst, palladium, zinc, then triethylamine, many more, yes, proline, L-proline, titanium oxide, and many more. You can even just find out that, suppose somebody used copper, you just apply, and you wanted to find out that how that by using copper the reaction can be done. You just give the command copper, you just apply, and only the reaction which is carried out by the copper you will execute by the software. Here again 2004-9 it is there, but 54 reaction with the catalyst showing coppers are displayed. So you need to click on keep analysis. So when you click on the keep analysis, it is showing only the 54 reactions. Now I have clicked on keep analysis, so it will be able to show us only 54 reactions now. So all these 54 reactions, where along with the microwave, they use copper as a catalyst somewhere here and there in the reaction. So you see here, this is the copper in the one reaction. You can see this is copper. Similarly, here also, if you see the overview, you can find coppers. Means all 54 reactions what you have selected will shows the copper which is involved as a catalyst. You can also search by the product yield. I said publication here, reagents, solvents. These are the green solvents they use. All these possibilities are there when you go to the refined source. Okay, so what I mean to say here, you can just click and you try to find out very limited search amongst the what they mention in lakhs, even in thousands. So whatever you want a very specific information, by giving the commands of the refine and analyze, you can limit your searches very short, and ultimately you will get the accurate information for this. Okay, you can cite it, you can see the citation is 00 here, but once you give the command of citing references, as I have showed earlier, the most cited paper at around 982 times you can say, and you can take as a reference how he has done, and like he just a pioneering work what he has done in 2007 in the field of microwave assisted synthesis in water as a solvent. So this is one aspect by which you can find out the information about the methods, or you can say the topic. Now again I will explore this thing. Okay, I will go back to again my home page. This is home page. I have shown with the research topic. Even you can search with the author name. You wanted to see that really you have published a paper, you take your last name, write down your name, first name, middle name, and you search. You will get to know that one particular candidate who has worked in the given field, and on his credit how many publications are there, just put and you find out, so that you will have the information. For example, I wanted to show, just like you take a Praveen sir. Okay, so Praveen sir's information, you say this is the last name Jogi, you imagine, and the first name is Praveen. Okay, so P and middle name S. So whenever in this database he find that Jogi, first name P and middle name S, so all the information related with the Jogi sir and published in the journal, that will show by the author. So here you see this is Jogi PS exactly matches, because all over the world somewhere Jogi P, Jogi Preeti, there are many, but I will search only for the Jogi P. So here get references. So you will get to know there is a one reference on his credit, that journal of application. Of course, more than that, if I click, it's not only the one paper, you can find again. It's not like only one paper, you can find the many also, because the where the paper in the paper Jogi sir has written only the name of Jogi and PS, then that will show. If suppose I selected Jogi P and then Praveen yes Jogi, and then again is there which is matching to this, I can click it and then I can go to the get references. So that related area you see here almost 25 references are there on the credit of Jogi sir. So Journal of Applicable Chemistry, which is recently published in 2018. Again, you do the same thing, citing references. So you can have heavily cited 30 times cite this particular paper, the Journal of Thoracic and Cardiovascular Surgery, and so on. So all these things you can find in a one click. So if I wanted to see the publication here, so recently the candidate who has published their work, you see here in 2021, the Journal of Hospital Infection and all, where the Jogi P has been mentioned. So what I wanted to see tell you is that you can search by taking the name of that author also. Similarly, company name. I wanted to find out company name means university name, University of Mumbai. Suppose I am searching with the name of University of Mumbai. So you can find many like research article which is in the credit of University of Mumbai. So all the papers here in the database from the chemical sciences you can find which is associated to the University of Mumbai. Okay, so these are the author names. Again, you can select with the database like publication years and all. These all will remain the common. But the thing is that now you can give the command as a company name. Even you can find the journal name you write down. If you wanted to search a very specific paper, then you write down journal name, volume, issue, starting page number, and you just search. The only thing is that journal name is mandatory. If it is volume, issue, and page number, if you have not mentioned, at least that database will show you the journal name. And if you want only one paper, then give all the information, just click it, you will get to know that particular published paper in the database itself. Even you can find the patents also. So right now I'm not interested to show the patents because these are hidden one. It will not show us right now. There's some kind of literature one should have to do on this particular how to explore the tab of patents and all, as I have not done the same. Okay, so this was the references and you have done the reference for the particular topic. Now there is one more topic, that is substances. So you can just go to the chemical structure, and I wish to synthesize in the laboratory the dihydropyrimidine. For example, this is the heterocycle of dihydropyrimidine, which is a very common Bignelli reaction, you see. So I'm just trying to draw the basic structure of Bignelli product. This is the basic structure of Bignelli product. Here CH3, and this is just like a chem draw. You need to just draw the structure what you wanted to see. Even you can see any structure you draw, any structure you wish to synthesize is, or you wish to use as a reagent, or you wish to use as a solvent, or whatever the use of that particular chemical no you wanted to do in the reaction, then you can just draw the structure of your interested chemical. So this is NH again, this is NH, this is NH, sorry. And here you can have carbonate. So this is the Bignelli product, or you can say the dihydropyrimidine product, 3,4-dihydro. Now I am trying to import this structure in the database. Now database will show many structure which is closely related. Now I wanted to see the specific structure. You see, now database is showing many structure, but I am only interested because which is closely associated. Here you see this is dihydropyrimidine. This is a backside R configurated dihydropyrimidine. This is S front, or the dextro rotatory, or you can have rotation is dextro. Here you are having rotation is levo. So even you can find here deuteration is attached. Here some kind of changes, there are many. This is salt of potassium, this is salt of sodium, and many other structure which is related to what your dihydropyrimidine. But I'm not interested in all these things. I'm interested only in this particular structure. Now this is the CAS registry. What they have mentioned over here, number. This is the CAS register number. This class is saying that this structure is involved in these particular reactions. If I click on this plus, I will get the reactions where this structure is involved. Then there are commercial sources, means there are approximately 119. This 119 is a number. There are almost 119 companies are there all over the globe, which is giving information, or they can provide us or supply us that particular chemical. Okay, now here double lines is there, which is giving options for us. And here if I click, I will get to know the information: view substance detail, explore structure, synthesis this, get reactions where the substance is product. If it is used as a product, or you wanted to synthesize this one as a product, you want to use as a reactant, you want to use as a reagent, you want to use as a reactant or reagent, then catalyst, solvent, or any role. So if you click the tab, anything. So if I wanted to search this as a product only, I'll just click on the product. So SciFinder will search and will use the information where dihydropyrimidine is used only as a product. So you can see at the last, it is only appear as a product. Now you can just take an overview. So this is aminoethyl piperazine, and which is functionalized nanozeolite is used as a catalyst for the synthesis of this in ethanol 40 degree room temperature. This work is published in 2021, last year, in the Journal of Applied Organometallic Chemistry of volume 35 and issue of 11, which is page numbers is not coming. That's the reason they have shown this particular information. Now, if you wanted to know more detail about the paper, just click on this title, or as I have said earlier, you just go to the other sources. So this will get redirected to the another source, and you can get the complete paper as well about for this synthesis of dihydropyrimidine. So what I mean to say here again is that you can explore this thing by searching chemical structure. Okay, so again I will go back to the chemical structure, and as I have drawn here as a dihydropyrimidine. Okay, now I will show you the details about this structure. Okay, so substance identifier as a role here, substance explore chemical structure, and then sorry, then I need to go back chemical structure here, search. Sometimes it's take time because database is very heavily loaded with the papers and all. Of course, the headquarter of this particular SciFinder is at Ohio, something in USA. So here, suppose this is substance identifier. I am confused that whether the given synthesized compound, what I have synthesized in the laboratory, is correctly synthesized or not. I can compare that. If it is not a novel compound, I can compare that compound data with the reported one. You can find many spectra available for the synthesis, available for this chemical. For example, I am showing you the caffeine. Okay, see caffeine. This is substance identifier. I am just given the word caffeine. You can use any chemical name whose information you wanted to find out. I want information about the caffeine. Now I am searching as a substance identifier over here in the database. So here I can again, after clicking here, I will get the registry number, number of references, number of chemical resources, commercial resources, molecular weight, and molecular formula. Again, I can refine by like what this isotope containing, reference availability, metal containing, very specific information also I can get for the caffeine in detail. But here I can see this particular caffeine as a registry number, CAS registry number. Once I click on the CAS registry number, so there are many names for this caffeine. So you can find almost these are the other names which can be used to identify as a caffeine all over the globe. So caffeine, 3,7-dihydro, 1,3,7-trimethyl, 1H purines, 2,3,2,6 diones in one country or in general word. Like all these are the names, alternate names for the caffeine. Now, if you wanted to find out the experimental properties, so here these are the experimental properties which is associated with the caffeine. All these are experimental properties. Like chemical properties you can find out. Density of this caffeine you can find out. Interface, Lipinski, optical and scattering properties, structure related, thermal properties, all the properties of the known compound you can find out by just clicking on the experimental property here itself. Then you can also find out the experimental spectra, means whether how many spectra or which spectra you can find out for the caffeine. H1, 13C, hetero NMR, IR, mass, Raman, UV visible, and additional spectra. For example, I wanted to see the H1 spectra of caffeine, just see spectrum. So ultimately, the spectrum for the H1 spectrum for the caffeine is there. Now, once you have synthesized this caffeine in the laboratory, and whether you wanted to say whether your NMR is supposed poor in interpretation, then just go to the here and you will get to know the ready-made reference. You see the peak which is matches with the report which is you are having. Then you can confirm the synthesized compound is caffeine. It is not only the caffeine. You can just do the command of any compound. If it is if that compound is available in the database, it is giving all the information which I have shown for the caffeine itself. Okay, 13C spectra also you can access from here. So 13C spectra for this caffeine you will get here ready-made. You can just compare on all these things. Here mass spectra also you can have for the caffeine itself. Here you are having mass spectra just to compare with the known one. And then predicted properties. These are the all predicted properties. Sometime whatever the chemical that you synthesize in the laboratory, some people, they have not, I should not recommend this, but these people should not taking their melting points and all. Instead, they make the they search somewhere in the Google itself what is the melting point of the given compound. Don't do this. Just directly go to the properties, predicted or predicted properties, where you will get to know the thermal property, boiling point, melting points, and everything. So predicted spectrum also I have shown here, and other regulatory information means MSDS, metal safety data sheets and all. So all this additional information you can explore one by one, and all the information about your substance identifier you will get to know. Okay, so by clicking on substance identifier, you just write down the name correctly, just see, search, and that database will give the exact information for you. Now, the last thing, which is a reaction structure. For when I am clicking on the reaction structure, third and last tab of this database is reaction structure. For example, I wanted to synthesize the quinoxaline in the laboratory from the diamines. Okay, for example, any structure is just like a your chem draw. I have planned the reaction in the laboratory. I wanted to synthesize some compound, so I need to do the literature, that how many of you have done, they have done the work on the given field. So for the reference, or I wanted to convert A to B, whether somebody has already converted or not, I wanted to see it. You just take the help of what? This reaction structure, Okay, so I will come back again by clicking this cancel. Do you want to see the changes? No. Okay, I will come back again, go to the reaction structure. This window will be open. Just click here. And what is the use of this tab? As I have mentioned, this is used for the that reference. Okay, so somebody has not done in the laboratory or not, I wanted to check it out. So this is diamine, and here you are having diketo compound. Okay, diketo, any diketo. For example, this is benzene, which is readily available in any MSc laboratory. Benzene. Okay, if I add both of these two, what it will give? So here one arrow is there. This arrow you need to check, click, and when I am drawing arrow in front of the structure, the database will search as a reactant. And if I have searched them, or I have put the arrow before the structure, then all these amines and diketo compounds, they will be searched as a product, because we know whenever we are putting arrow after the starting material, and after that we are putting the arrow, so this database will give the information about the product only. So that is your wish. You wanted to search these two chemicals as a starting material, or this just a benzene as you wanted to see as a product. So that is your wish. That is complete your wish, what you wanted to do. Again, I am searching both of these as a reactants, and I wanted to see after reacting these two, what kind of product ultimately I am getting, because these two chemicals which are there in my lab, and I wanted to see what kind of product they are giving. Just click here in OK and send them in the database. I am trying to search in the database itself. So now this is searching is going on, and ultimately you can find 11,070 papers or references, which shows the synthesis, which involves the synthesis of this quinoxaline type of moiety by doing the reaction of diamine and diketo. Okay, so after doing these things, you can get 100% yield. And if you wanted to see the overview, this is published in 2021. Molecular catalyst, again the same thing, efficient and sustainable cobalt oxides nanocage based nickel catalyst used for the quinoxaline derivatives. So somebody has synthesized this cobalt oxide nanocage and based the nickel catalyst and apply for the synthesis of this quinoxaline successfully, and ultimately they are with the results of 100% yield. And there are many more advantages, like you see here, this catalyst giving here ethanol as a solvent, 15-minute reaction and 30 degrees Celsius. Means that is this reaction must be at room temperature. So all this is giving the information in one stroke. What I meant to say here, This is again the database, and whatever information you want, again, you can put by giving some kind of comments, like you can search with the author name, you can search with the catalyst, you can search with the university or company name, product yield, publication year. You just filter this, and ultimately you will be with the less kind of related references. And I told you earlier, if you wanted to see that relevance, then relevance in accession number, then methods now, number of steps involved, product yield, then publication year, groupings, transformation, all these tabs you can explore one by one, and you can be very much specific with your product. So whenever you are planning something in the laboratory, you need to take the help of this tab. You need to see that someone has done the reaction on this or not. And if they have done, what kind of reagents, what kind of catalyst they have used, what kind of solvents they have used, and what are the drawbacks of their methods, and which we can improve in our methods, that we can finalize in our mind by doing this literature. So I hope this in a short period I have explained, because to explore each and every tab of SciFinder will take more than a day, because one topic, if I go systematically, like research topic, so it may take more than 2 hours. The reason behind it is that the each and every paper, how to open it and all, then again go in detail, so it will take a lot of time. I have just given you idea so that you can explore the various tabs which is given here in the SciFinder itself. There is again Marcuse type of a good tab they have introduced in 2018, by which you can plan your reaction, and this database only you suppose you wanted to work in the field of total synthesis, you wanted to synthesize big molecule, and you don't know how to synthesize that. So this Marcuse particular tab is giving information that you can go with this method, and that ready-made plan is offered by this kind of Marcuse type of software. Again, here you need to draw the structure, you need to import into the database, and you will be with these steps. That this software only tells us that first step your first step will be like this, your second step will be like this, you need to involve this catalyst, you need to involve that reagents, and so on. So this is highly advanced version they have launched in 2018 onwards. There are many changes they have done in Marcuse, but right now I'm not able to explore that Marcuse as the time constraint, because I need to draw the natural product structure, which seems to be a time taking, and then again each and everything explanation will take a lot of time. So what I think is that this basic topic research, chemical structure and reaction structure, you can find out, and you can do the literature by clicking on the just a tab. So I hope that with this you could understand the information which I have given for the SciFinder. So any doubt, any difficulty you wanted to ask with respect to SciFinder, you may ask me. Yes. Yes, something you write down in chat box so that I will get to know. Yes, those who have doubt, they can ask me the question. No, sir, all clear. Okay, fine. So should I go for the Turnitin now? Yes. Yes. I'll start with the Turnitin again in the same way. Those who are working in the field of research and have wanted to publish their paper without plagiarism, At the same time, UGC has given very strict instructions to the universities and to the academic field that there should not be kind of plagiarism involved. So if suppose a kind of guide who is published their work with plagiarism, their guideship may be cancelled for 3 years. These are the strict rule that UGC has implemented in the 7th Pay Commission. So this Turnitin help us to find out the plagiarism, that how much work you have taken from where and all. So this is also kind of again internet based plagiarism detection software, okay, which is again run by the American company called Turnitin, which was founded in 1998, and it sells their license to the university and the higher institutes of the countries in all the world. Okay, so now these results can be identified with respect to their similarities. Means we can say, no, this is the similar word that one has procured from this reference and so on. So plagiarism free work, that how we can, if the plagiarism is there in your document, how I can avoid the plagiarism. This Turnitin will help us to identify that which work you have taken directly in your document, and you can improve that particular line so that plagiarism can be get reduced. So this Turnitin help us to provide the document which is plagiarism free. Okay, now the Turnitin software checks for potential unoriginal contents by comparing submitted paper to several databases such as like your journals, your conference paper, your internet information, wiki information, and so on. So whatever that information you have taken in your documents, so this Turnitin will tell you that this line you have taken directly from this source. Then you can modify as per your language, so that should not detected by the plagiarism. So your document ultimately will remain plagiarism free. So how you need to do, again, this is an online version. You need to log in Turnitin. Then you need to, as wanted to tell you one more thing is that this is a kind of software mainly meant for the distance learning or the virtual learning. Like we people are taking our lectures on Google Meet or Zoom platform. So again, there is one more concept introduced by the UGC, that MOOC and Moodle. In foreign countries, they use Turnitin as a LMS, learning management system. So here they can add the class, they can enroll the student, and then they are teaching, giving some kind of assignments, giving a kind of homemade assignment, journal writings, paper writings, and so on. So people or the students, those who are sitting at their home, they write their journals, they write their research article, they do their work, and they upload here in the classroom itself. So here there are two types of instructor. One is one, as I am the teacher, here you can find as an instructor, but drop down arrow is there. Once I click here on the drop down, it will also shows you a student. So I am working here both as an instructor as well as student. So when I will become as an instructor, I can see the student information. For example, 20 students are there in organic laboratory of mine, suppose in my class, imagine. So I have prepared a class of 20 students, and what I am giving, kind of assignment, kind of journal writing, or any work. So student will see the different page, and where there is a tab that by using that tab they can upload their document, and after uploading that document, the document is able to see by the instructor, that is me. So I will see how many students have submitted their homework, and if the homework is there, basically this Turnitin checks the similarities, plagiarism, that student has submitted the their report, or you can say the research article, journal, whatever. But whether really that students have taken the information directly from the internet, directly from the paper, that I can find out. If you have taken how much percentage of information he or she has taken from the different sources, that also can be shown by the Turnitin. So this is the different purpose, but for us it is only means from my side I'm using only for the detection of plagiarism. So I can detect how much plagiarism is there which is submitted. Even suppose you have written any paper and you wanted to see how much percentage plagiarism is involved. Nowadays, UGC makes mandatory to attach the plagiarism report with the PhD thesis. So whatever the PhD thesis that you have written, that should not show the plagiarism more than 15%. Of course, the different university have the different criteria. Like in Mumbai University, it should not exceed more than 10%. Like other papers are also research paper. They are also mentioned in their author's guideline that your paper should not have the plagiarism more than that percentage. Some can, like books, those who have written books and they are want to publish that particular book in the good publisher like Wiley, elsewhere, Lambda or other. So they are also saying that more than 40% or 35% plagiarism is not accepted. Means as it is book, no, they can accept up to 35. So that depends on the publishing house. That depends on what kind of agency, what kind of work you wanted to publish at all. And as I have said, for the PhD, more than 15% is not allowed. So you wanted to reduce. So you can reduce by taking the help of Turnitin. Like I said, research article. So research article, it should not be more than 50, again 10%, 50%. That depends on what kind of publishing house or the journals criteria. Now, after adding the class, after clicking on add class, I can prepare the class. Where after preparing the class, I can submit, and you can find here a class name. I will show you the online demo where I will write the Janta College. So where class name will be there, appear in the here in the class name. Then after that, suppose I have created a project student 2020 as a class. Then here view tab is there. After clicking on view, it is showing like this input document shows 67% similarities. Okay. So just for the demo I have shown here, and real thing I will show you later. Similarly, likewise, it is showing the page after the submission. That what it is showing, this green line says that this particular line you have taken from the 17 reference. So here 1, 2, more than that references you are having, and you, if you click here itself, that you will automatically redirect it to at 17 page number. So that 17 paper is submitted paper, internet source, or the journal article that you will get to know. And if this is you wanted to modify, you can modify this line as per your interest. For example, this line which is shown by the pink color, this is taken from the 14 reference. What is that 14 reference? When I will show you the real demo, that time you will get to know. For example, this is pink again in third. So this is a screenshot that I have taken. That's the reason it is not scrolling down. But in the real demo, I will show you that. So let's go online. So any doubt wanted to ask, or if any difficulty you may ask, I will go online. Please confirm the, I'm just logging out from the SciFinder and I will log in Turnitin. So this is okay. And I'm going to log in Turnitin. So this is Turnitin login. As you can see, the same box which I have shown over there. And here your email ID and your password. And I can log in the software itself. Okay. So you can see all this what I have shown earlier is looking here. For it, once you log in here, I said earlier, it is instructor page and student page. So right now I will be working as an instructor, means as a teacher. And here I will be adding class now. Here I am trying to add class. Class name, Janta College, suppose. Then enrollment key, anything I can put. Enrollment key like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Then subject, I can specify a subject like chemistry, physics, and chemistry. Here you can also write as per your interest, but this is a general thing. Student level, I wanted to create this class only for PG student. So postgraduate students. And start date of this class is 8 Feb 2020 to 12 Feb. You can change for 1 year also, that is your wish. But right now, as this is just a demo, I will submit. And you can find that new class has been created over here. Continue. So new class Janta College is appearing here. So once I click here on the class itself, they says that add assignment. What assignment you need to add? That assignment you wanted to check for the plagiarism. So they said assignment title. So I will see here assignment title as a any name, Mumbai, Kalina, for example. Any title you can, the assignment title or research paper, RESEA, RCH, research paper. 1. 2, 3, because there may be a kind of same similar name is available in my earlier searching. So here the most important tab is optional setting. This optional setting you need to do very carefully, so that there will be a less plagiarism or more plagiarism. That depends on what kind of settings that you are allowing. Okay, so here if you do not want certain lines which is detected by the software, so you just write specific instruction. You mention in comma into inverted comma that these lines should not capture by the software. If you don't have any special instruction, leave it. Then allow submission after due date. This is for the students, because students are submitting their reports, no? So you say no, or if you wanted to allow students after the date, you can make yes, but it is always no. Then similarity report. This is very much important, as we are searching only for the similarity report. Similarity report means plagiarism. Generate similarity report plus submission. Yes, it is must mandatory. And then generate similarity report for the student submission. Yes, immediately first report is final, means immediate generation of similarity reports are what I required. Now here onward, these tabs are important. Exclude bibliographic material from the similarity index, means whatever Turnitin is showing you that you wanted to exclude that bibliographic material. If yes, then you can click on yes. If no, then the searching from the Turnitin from the different resources like journal, internet, books, or which is made available online will capture the bibliographic material also. If you have said exclude, means you don't want to include. If you make S, so it will not include. That is your choice, your wish. You wanted to capture that bibliographic material also or not. Usually yes is the real option, because this will capture all. Yes, all the words. So 100% plagiarism you can have in the detection. Then exclude quoted material. You want to exclude quoted material. For example, suppose green chemistry, the 12 principle of green chemistry you have mentioned somewhere in the book, and you don't want to capture by the software, then you say exclude. And if you are a research paper and you don't want to exclude the quoted material, say then no, I don't want to exclude the quoted material. You wanted to see the quoted material in plagiarism itself. So as per your wish, you can give the comment, the checklist. Okay, so exclude small sources. You can exclude small sources. Yes. So word count, here also you can go with the words count, that these are the words which I wanted to exclude. And if you don't want to exclude small sources like conference proceeding, that little bit attention has been given, these are the small sources. But here I will not exclude, I will include their small sources also. Allow student to see the similarity report. Always make no. Then exclude assignment template. For example, if you have a specific template and you have uploaded in the software itself, kind of template, so that will not detected by the plagiarism. So usually people are not doing any changes over here, but suppose your thesis, your article is showing too much plagiarism, then you can take the help of upload template. Means software will get to know that this is the template which I do not want to capture. Now this is again the important thing, that submit paper to repository. Now this is a database. I said earlier, database in the sense is the search type of thing. And if you are allowing to submit in the depository of the Turnitin, then the next time that will remain for 3 months in their repository. Repository means kind of bank. So whenever next time you will search for the same paper, it will show 100% plagiarism, because it is already submitted to their repository. So always you give the command no repository. And if you have added standard paper repository, then initially it will show whatever the plagiarism is there. But next time, same paper, same book, same article, if you wanted to see, then it will show 100% plagiarism, because it is already included in their repository. That's the reason you can say no repository. Okay. Then search option. Here the paper repository which is there almost on the internet in the form of different periodical journals, publications, etc., or internet student paper repository. What does it mean, student paper repository? It means that the research student, those who have submitted their papers, for the publications. So of course that is not shown by the software, but at least it is giving hint that this paper is submitted by this person, and it is not, it is again comes into the plagiarism. Current and archives internet. So this information, it is obtained from the current and archives internet, which means already available in the internet from the long back past or are recently added on the internet. And lastly, periodical journal and application. So it is your wish which you wanted to see only for the periodicals, journals or publication, then uncheck this thing. If you wanted to see all, of course, you know, all these three, if I have added yes, then plagiarism will increase. If you uncheck, then plagiarism will decrease, because it will take the information from internet, student repositories. Okay, but at least any of these three, you cannot do the all three uncheck. It is not allowed. It is not allowed. At least one check should be there. So better way you go with the all three, and rest of the things is keep as it is and submit it. Once you are submitting, that class is prepared, and this class is prepared. In that class, assignment also prepare. Now we need to add assignment. So I am adding assignment by clicking on add assignment, paper assignment. Next step. Then after paper assignment, you need to give the assignments, more action, submit. I need to add again. I will show you if it is fast. Here, this is assignment you have prepared. Here, more action is there. You click on the more action. Here, submit button is there that you click. Now, author name. For example, any author name. I am writing here Bhushan P. Last name, I am writing here my name itself, and submission title, green chemistry, suppose. Okay, now the document of which I wanted to find out the plagiarism, I will choose from this computer. So of course that soft copy must be readily available with you. So here I can select randomly any file, research articles, the results in chemistry. And this is the manuscript. Actually, I wanted to show you the plagiarism final, suppose. Yes. Now, I will try to upload this file in the database of this Turnitin, or I wanted to add in their repository. I am adding. This is uploading. Once you uploaded in the Turnitin, invalid file types are Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. Okay, this is invalid, so I will go with the different thing. Any Word file. Anyway, I will show you for this one. Yes. Here, different file, clear file. Choose another file from the computer. Same file, what I have shown 67% of the plagiarism. No, that file I will show. This is ionic liquid. Ionic liquid, where it is? Bigenelli reaction. This is a direct paper which is not written by me, but it is available in the Google. That's why I have taken directly here. IL Bigenelli reaction. I am trying to upload here in the database. Once you upload in the database, it will show. Just wait. It is doing the process. Once the process is complete, it is showing like this, and you just click on the tab of confirm. So it is confirming. Once it is confirmed, it shows the pop-up message that your submission is complete. This is your digital receipt. You can print a copy of this receipt from within the document viewer. Now you go to the assignment back, Janta College, and again view here. You see green chemistry. It will take a little bit time to appear here. Similarity report. It will show, of course, 67% because the same file what I have added over here. It will show in some time. View. Even on the title, if you click, it will redirecting you to the new window. Okay, this is the thing you see, and of course it has shown 32% because some changes may I have been done in the earlier case. So it has shown 32% because I have created initially that optional setting. No, in that optional setting, what I have shown earlier here. Just wait here. Now here you see it is showing 67%. Same document has shown now in real time 30. How much? Sorry, here it is here. 32%. Why it is so less? Because I have exclude some of the bibliographic material, excludes certain depositories. That is the reason from 67 to 32 it is comes. Okay. Now I wanted to see that this word, it is directly from the catalyst for synthesis of 3,4-dihydropyrimidine 1 and thiones derivative. This line that it comes from the 6th reference. So I will just click on this 6th. It is saying me that you have taken this information from this. Just wait, I will remove this. Okay, so here they say that this word is from the internet source, and you see catalyst for the synthesis of 3,4-dihydropyrimidine 2,1-H-one and thiones. This direct line which is boldly mentioned over there, they says that directly you have taken. So in future you can modify this thing. In the real case, you can modify by taking the same simultaneously. You can modify like this. You can have this original file of yours, and simultaneously this says that this is the line that is captured by the plagiarism. You modify this later on. Just to click here and then come back to your original 32. Now they say that this is the word. You can ignore because this is the name of chemical that can be available in any paper. Now I wanted to see those which is not breaking too much, means this is taken by the plagiarism in presence of catalytic amount. You can find this word, this line almost in most of the papers. So even though that is aldehydes, this is 8 reference, aldehyde in presence of catalytic amount. So this particular line is a common line. You can find in many papers. That's the reason it is captured. You can modify it if you wish. Otherwise, as I said earlier, sometime 10 to 15% of plagiarism is always accepted by many publication agencies or publication houses. So you just modify it either, or you keep like this. So what you can modify, which is capture many long, like here. Yes, here all this you will get from the 6. Again, it is giving the internet source from here, and here suppose 15 page number. Okay, anything which is looking okay, it is not showing too much plagiarism. 32. Now suppose 15 number, this word from where it is coming, you see here, and you can go directly to the publication here by clicking on this publication. So ultimately from the internet you will get to know that source from where you have taken. This is the occupational airborne allergic diseases something contact here, Wiley online library, and the contagious allergy environment and occupational dermatitis. Okay, so somewhere here in the source, that particular 15 number, where it is, this one, that particular 15 number word has been come directly. So if you wish to modify, because this is a chemical name, you cannot modify, and this is also chemical name, you cannot modify. Suppose an operational simplicity R. So operational simplicity, that this word you can just adjust, so that next time when you will do changes here in the original manuscript by looking here and there, then you will have the modified manuscript. That modified manuscript, now you again add here in the assignment, here more, submit, and here again you give the name, you add the same file, and you can do the same process. At the last you will get to know the percentage plagiarism as they have shown in the earlier things. Okay, so here like they have shown in the Janata College, then here in the views. So previously it was not showing, now you see here 32%, but with the yellow mark. There will be 3 color, red, yellow and green. Red means very high plagiarism is detected, yellow means moderate, and green means accepted, allowed. So here you can see 32%. Again you can go here by clicking, and you see, as I have not modified anything, 32% plagiarism it will show. And you can improve the plagiarism by clicking here in your original manuscript, and of course here from where that you have taken the words like publication, internet source, publication, internet source, and so on. So all this information you can modify as per your need. And at the last here you can develop, or you can with the where it is, green chemistry. Okay, and once you click close green chemistry, here one document is there. You can download these documents. Where documents? Yes. Yes, you can download current view, digital receipt, and original submitted file. You can download original submitted file. Even original submitted file means that your Word file, it will get download. This is Word file. This is Word file originally submitted. You can also see the download things, digital receipt and current view. So current view means those who is highlighted, that will get downloaded with the PDF form. So simultaneously, if you are not doing the work on the computer, you take the hard print, that thing is there which is highlighted. This is original thing, original manuscript now downloaded in the form of Word file. Now the computer is busy to be with the PDF downloading. Now this is the PDF, Green Chemist by Bhushan Popatkar, something what you have given. It gives the details, submission date, 8 February, timing, submission ID, file name, then word count. These are the total word, and character count. These are the word count. So here you see all these things. Actually, it should have come with whatever. I don't want to say this. It should have come with the similarities. Now it will come because I have not given that command. Now it will come with the similarities. You see. Now I am trying to download the digital receipt. Sorry, digital receipt, not current view. This digital receipt is very much important whenever you will submit your thesis, so that it will use the information that this thesis have this much of plagiarism and that thing is there and that much plagiarism is reported. This is a digital report which must be how to submit it along with the thesis. It will have the details like this, first page and your first page of your manuscript or your thesis. So this number actually searching many a time, this submission ID. This is very much important when you are submitting your thesis to the university or the journal. So you can see the authenticity, use your original work and not I have done what kind of plagiarism. This is digital report. And as I have said, that current view with the highlight, I will try to download now. You can download now all these things which is looking like here will be available in the PDF. You just take a printout and at your home also take a print of your original manuscript and you just do the changes what they have mentioned here in the PDF and here in the earlier one. Right? Download current view. Sorry, current view. And this is preparing for the download. Okay, it is downloading. It is downloaded. And you see here now with the highlight also you can see all these things. Once you will take the print, of course you will get to know the highlight, these words, this sentence I wanted to change in my original manuscript. If you don't want to work on the computer, then you just take a printout, your original and this highlighted one. So you can do the changes at your home. And this was all about whatever Turnitin. So I hope that you could understand what I have given the information about the SciFinder and Turnitin. Both sources looks very much important in the field of research. Those who are newcomer, for them SciFinder is very much important, and those who will be in the middle way of their research, so they also get to know about this Turnitin, so that your manuscript, your thesis, your document will be free from the plagiarism and you will not have any kind of doubt that one can do on writing. So I hope that you come across with the Turnitin and SciFinder. Now I would like to thanks to the president of this Janta College, then principal of the college, vice chancellor of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, organizer especially Dr. Praveen Jogi sir, who invited me and allow me to share my a little bit knowledge on SciFinder and Turnitin. And also at the last, I would like to say thank you, Dr. Praveen Patil Paik sir, for the nice introduction and so on. Thank you very much. If any doubt, any question you are having in your mind, you can ask me. Now, can you please tell me that how one can change, because I usually not use this Zoom. So how I can give my access to the host by clicking where? Just can somebody is writing in the chat box. How I can give my authority to the principal. One can speak something so that I can do the changes. And that's what I am asking, sir, how I can make the host. So can anyone tell me how I can make the host to the sir? Can I stop sharing something? Unmute. Okay, I'm trying to unmute me. And then how I will try to unmute you. Because usually I don't use this participants. Then where? Don't understand how to unmute myself actually. But should I leave me? अगर मैंने leave किया तो सभी चले जाएंगे actually. I mean meeting control. Stop share. Okay, I am here in the meeting now. What I need to do? Unmute. Okay, select more, make host. Select my name, more. Stop live streaming. प्रवीण सर, तुम्ही मला फोन करून सांगता का? हा, हॅलो सर, काय करायचंय? हा, कुठे लिहिलेलं आहे? पार्टिसिपंट्स कुठे? अच्छा, ओके. सुभाष मेहकल. यस. मोर में जाके make a host. Okay, I'm trying to get changes. Yeah, I have made the host now. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Sorry
Thank
for
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Unmute karo. Now over to Dr. Mahisha Mahatade, madam.
Thank you so much, sir, for your very informative session. Everyone's research work will be very easier if they use SciFinder and Turnitin in their research work. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Amol Dhawar, sir, for vote of thanks. नाही. थांबा. आवाज नाही येत.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. It is a privilege and great joy for me to extend a vote of thanks to those who have contributed in one way or the other to make this National E-Seminar a successful. On behalf of Department of Chemistry, I, Dr. Amol K. Dhawar, convey my heartily thanks to Dr. Ashok Bhau Jivtude, Secretary, Chanda Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, for his encouragement and kind support. Thank you, sir. I express my special thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Prashant Bokare, sir, Vice Chancellor, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, for gracing today's e-seminar. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our principal, Dr. M. Subhash, sir, for his moral support and guidance. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank IQAC coordinator, Dr. N.R. Beg Madam, for her support and guidance. Thank you, Madam. I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Dhanraj Masram sir and Dr. Bhushan Popatkar sir for making excellent presentation and gracing us with valuable information. Thank you, sir. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to Dr. Praveen Jogi sir for organizing this e-seminar. I am happy to express vote of thanks to our staff members who have made this first day of National e-seminar a grand success. Thank you very much. We are grateful to all the participants who have participated in this National e-seminar and expressed their view. Thank you very much. Now I declare the end of today's National e-seminar with the permission of President. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amol sir. The feedback link will be posted in a Telegram group and you will get the certificate within short period of time. The daily limit of certificate is 100. So if you get within day, so it's okay. Otherwise, you can try on the next day. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.